What's up everybody and welcome back to my channel. Acrylic nails today. I finally got round to it because I've got all that spare time at home at the moment because of what's going on. Stay safe everybody, stay in. Consider subscribing to this channel for lots more DIY videos to save you money. This one's going to show you how to get fabulous nails as an amateur doing your nails at home. We need some nail files, a nail brush, acrylic liquid, acrylic powder, a dipping dish thingy jig, a cuticle remover. We need nail glue for the tips, a top coat, whether that's glossy or matte, nail tips, an electric file if you have one, always helps, and a little nail drying thing they use in the salons. Woo! First thing we've got to do is find the right tips for our nails. So we just got to make sure that the nail tip fits your natural nail as perfectly as possible. If not, you can always trim them down. So the next thing I find is helpful is that if you arrange your nail tips in order of fingers, it will help you just get on with the job and not forget which nails are which one. I'm just preparing my nails here, so I'm going to cut them as short as I can get them, and then I need to tackle the cuticle areas. So I think these are looking very nice, they're very clean. So I'm going to be filing down any ridges and buffing up my nails to give it a little bit of a hard, rough surface, and this one's going to be used when we do the acrylics because it's quite a harsh file. So I've got these little curved scissors. They are very good for cutting off extra skin, a bit of cuticle, whatever else you need to do. This is where my automatic nail file really comes in handy because I'm not very good with my left hand when it comes to precision. So we've got the base coat here. I've just done one coat of the base coat, which should be enough. And here we go, let's stick on the tips. So I've stuck mine 3mm above my natural nail line where it ends. So I'm just trimming them down and filing them so there's no sharp edges or sharp corners. I'm buffing them off and also washing my hands, and then we're going to use this Nio Nails pink acrylic powder with some self-leveling acrylic liquid and a number 8 Kolinsky brush. I definitely recommend the self-leveling one if you're a beginner. It really does help you get off to a good start with all this. So we've got our glass dish here. We put a little bit of the liquid in. We're going to pick up some of the liquid with the brush. We're going to dip into the powder and just pick up a small bead, just enough for our first bead on our pressure point of the nail. I'm going to show you on Yazzy's nails in a sec because it's quite difficult for me to zoom in with the camera and do the recording at the same time. So here we go. So what I'm using is the 2-bead method, which I find the easiest. There is a 3-bead method as well. I don't know how many other methods there is, but this is quite easy for a beginner. We do the first bead, basically starting from the pressure point of the nail and taking it through down to the end of the nail. And then we're going to go straight in for a second bead and just fill in the gap above. I'm tidying up the sides of the nails as I go along with the part of the brush that has no acrylic on it, and also wiping off any excess acrylic as we do this because we want to leave a minimal mess on here. We don't want to do too much filing at the end, and you've got to try and get rid of all the bumps and lumps and stuff like that and even it out. A little tip for doing that is wiping off your brush, dipping it back into the liquid only, no powder, and just go over the whole nail again before it completely sets. So once you've done that, put them under the dryer for as long as it takes so they're not tacky. So back to my nails again. I'm going to shape these and then I'm going to get some top coat on them. I'm buffing and filing as well to shape these with the file I was talking about earlier. This file is absolutely brilliant. It files down very quickly. as acrylic is quite hard, a lot harder than normal nails. I'm also using the buffer as well to smooth any edges. You don't want to be stabbing anyone with these, so this buffer is the best for that. I'm also buffing the surface of the nails as well, because once you get that top coat on, it ends up looking really messy if you don't get these perfect before you put the top coat on. We're just using the edge of our natural nail as a guide up to where we should be filing these, and just filing a little bit at a time, always checking it constantly to make sure that you don't file off too much off one edge and, you know, not enough on the other. So I'm applying the top coat to my nails here, and they're going to turn out lovely and glossy like this. Who would have thought you did these at home yourself? Ooh. And look at Yazzy's ones. You could have these with matte top coat, they look wicked in matte, but Yazzie wants gloss as well, so let's get on with glossing her nails. And how good is the result? Come on, you can't tell we done these at home, can you? And we can only get better. Practice makes perfect. I'm loving my little glossy glitters on here. Lovely. As always, thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next video. Peace out.